Bad energy stay far away. Make it stay far away. Bad energy stay far away. Make it stay far away. Bad energy. Welcome on the live stream, everybody. It's another day. It's another day. If you are joining us for the first time, kindly let us know in the chat box. So we can welcome you especially. So basically what we do on the live stream is to pick live trades, do live analysis, and hopefully make you some money while we are still on the live stream. So that's basically what we do here, and that's why we are here. We found out some very, very important things yesterday, right? That I would love to like share with you all while the call is going on today, right? Found out some really, really important things in this market that will benefit every one of you. All right. So I'd love to share it while the call is still going on. Just hang around. All right. So we'll start doing our analysis shortly. You know, hopefully you can be able to take a trade or two while the live stream is still going on and make some money. Make some money. We found a gold mine. A gold mine was found. All right. Welcome. All right, so we'll start analyzing the pairs, the tradable pairs. If you want us to check out any pair for you, if you're trading any particular pair at all, kindly let us know in the chat box so we could check it out for you. As the least we can check it out for you. All right. So this is DXY. DXY is like the USD index. I think I'll be doing a little bit of education. Just teaching you guys how some things work in this market on the live stream today. I don't know if this session today, I don't know if I want to put it like on the YouTube channel. Maybe I have to like put it in the archive for the people in the paid group, FX War Room. All right. Because we'll be sharing some really, really important information on the call that I feel is actually too valuable to be free. Those informations are too valuable to be free. All right, so we'll be starting shortly. Sending out the reminder for the last time, so that people can join in, more people can join in, then we can get started ASAP. ASAP. ASAP Rocky. All right, so basically what we'll do here is that let's do a fresh analysis on gold and see where gold is coming from, where gold is going to. If we can know where gold is going to, then we can know, okay, are we shorting, are we longing, are we buying, are we selling, and all that, So basically, let's start our analysis from the higher time frame, let's say daily time frame, and see what is gold doing exactly. Is it bearish? Is it bullish? All right. As you can see clearly, the market is actually on a very, very bearish trend on a D1 time frame, because the past, how many days now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, For the past 11 days, the market has only closed bullish 3 times out of 11. So for the past 11 trading days, the market has only closed bullish 3 times. That's one, that's two, that's three, just 3 times. So for all the other 8 times, the market has closed bearish. So that means this market right now is more bearish than bullish, right? And it is better. It is more wise to look for what's it called, to look for bearish opportunity rather than trading against the current trend of the market, right? And this is actually the first time I'm seeing this, that the market has actually closed like 8 times bearish and 3 times bullish in the past 11 days. So that's a great piece of information that we should put at the back of our mind as we are analyzing gold, this gold trade right now. We should just pay attention to that little bit of information over there. Pay attention. When you pay attention, you won't be stuck on the wrong side of the market. When you pay attention to details like that. All right. So the major zone on the H1 time frame, on the daily time frame is at this point. The major support level is at this point over here. Okay. The major support level is there, the major resistance level is there. So whatever analysis we are doing will be between these 2 points. It will be between 1727 and 1727 and 17 or 1622. That's almost 1,000 pips. So whatever we are trading should be in between these 2 points. If we are shorting, whenever it's getting to 1621, we should look at taking profit. If we are longing, whenever it's getting close to 1727, we should look at taking profit. All right. So the next thing we do is to do like a top-down analysis, right? So we keep on narrowing it down to the lower time frame and actually start amending our zones little by little. Some zones make sense on the higher time frame, but it makes no sense on the lower time frame. So you have to readjust it because you are not trading the higher time frame per se. You are trading the lower time frame, just using the higher time frame like a confirmation, for what exactly is going on the lower time frame. All right. So the next thing we'll do right now is to start marking out all the important zones on gold. All right. I've not taken a trade on gold today, right? Because I've been doing some research work before the live stream, and I'm going to actually be sharing some of the things I found out, with the people on the live stream right now. It is incredible, and we're going to make a lot of money with the things I just found out right now. I'm going to make so much money with this, so much money. All right. So what we are doing right now is marking out the major zones on every time frame. We've done the H1, we've done the D1, which is the daily time frame, and we are doing the H4 time frame. And as soon as we are done with the H4 time frame, we would narrow it a little bit more down, all the way down to 80 minutes time frame. All right. So we've marked out that zone. I think the next important zone here on the H4 time frame is this point over here. Because you can see that price actually touched that same zone twice. And when it was going down, it also touched it. So we have to mark that zone as our key level, right? Mark the zone as our key level. So whenever price is getting to that point, we have to pay close attention to it. All right. We're almost there. Okay. So H1, what's the H1 doing? All right. So as you can see on the H1 time frame now, we've actually broken to the downside, and price right now maybe it's trying to retest here for it to keep on going down. So the most sensible trade to take for gold would be something like this. Something like this, maybe a retest of 1639, right? And put stop loss a little bit above this point, then ride it all the way back down to 1617 area. That's the most sensible trade on gold. Like that's the trade I'll be willing to execute on. Another trade that I would possibly give you thoughts to is like the break of this point to the downside. The stop loss can be maybe a little above here. But that would be like 60 pips stop loss. I may not be looking at taking a trade that has 60 pips stop loss right now, you know. So just saying that's basically that about that. Gold. This is what I'm looking at for gold. All right. And there's an impulse entry opportunity here. There's an impulse entry opportunity here. I may be looking at taking that to maybe just be like 30 pips stop loss for it to keep going all the way down. The potential for the second setup is like 30 pips. The potential for the first one, first setup is like 200 pips. The potential for the second one is 106, 107 pips. The potential for the first one is 200 pips. So whichever works out between these two trades is what we'll be executing on today. All right. So I was talking about on the FX War Room yesterday. I was talking about the fact that we found something that would actually help a lot of people make more money from the markets, and I'll be sharing what we found out and all that. If you know me very well and you've been joining this live stream for a while, one of the things you realize is that the way I trade is actually based on confluence. So I use confluence that will call a particular confluence that will call DXY. So basically DXY is more or less like an index. It measures the strength of the US dollars, right? There are other indexes. We have the GBP index, we have the Euro index, we have the Japanese yen index, we have all sort of index in the markets. But because I trade USDPS, if you are trading XAE USD, which is gold, it means you are trading gold versus US dollar. So that's basically what it means. So whenever you are trading this pair, um, you have to pay attention to the strength of US dollars. Whenever you are trading BTC, for example, you have to pay attention to what US dollar is doing. Whenever you are trading gold, for example, also, you need to pay attention to what the US dollar is doing. Because if US dollar is extra strong, you don't want to be longing gold or BTC at that point. You want to trade opposite. And whenever US dollar is weak, you want to be buying gold and buying the USD at that point. So I was having a random conversation with my friend yesterday, and one of the things he told me is that DXY itself is actually tradable on some broker. That means you can trade DXY as an entity on its own. Like you can trade it as simply as you're trading gold. Sometimes we would have done the analysis on the US dollar index, and the analysis will be right, but the trade that we are using it for correlation for won't be right. It won't go well. It won't go the way we plan it. So basically, what I figure out is that we can actually trade DXY on its own, right? And I've actually been like doing a lot of test running, right? So far so good. I'm loving what I see. So I'm gonna be doing this test running thing for the next 1 week. After 1 week, I'll be back testing, the demo accounts, see how it really works, see how it really moves, the best approach to have, concerning this new discovery. Besides, if you don't have an XNex account, I'm going to drop a link on the chat box right now so you can open an account with XNex. Make sure you are using the link I drop, right? So you can all be in the same thing, the same team, and I can be able to help you whenever there is an issue anywhere. You know, it just makes sense that we are all in the same group and we are all in the same team. All right. So I'm going to be sharing you the link right now for you to open an XNex account. Let me just go to my XNex account straight up. All right, access.com. All right, all right, all right. xnex.com.ng. Sign in. So I'm going to be sharing my link to the chat box, so you can open your account ASAP. It doesn't take anything, It doesn't take anything to open your account. You can open it within a second. Partnership. All right, so I've pasted the link on the chat box. You can go ahead and open an account with the link I just dropped now. Copy the link and go open an account over there. So once your account is opened, you'll be able to open a real account, verify it. Once you are done with verification, then we are good to go. This is going to make us a lot of money. So this is what the DXY index looks like. So most times when you are trading GBP USD, right? Just one out of, so you are trading GBP USD, means you are trading GBP against the US dollars. US dollar may be good, right? Go according to your analysis, but GBP is bad. Like GBP is doing some. So that analysis will be inadequate at the end of the day. It will be inadequate at the end of the day because you are trading two pairs. Like the possibility of it working out is very, very low, especially if you are trading two diverse pairs that both of them we have the mind of their own or they are equally strong. So you are trading a strong currency against a weak currency, there's a big problem. You are trading a weak currency against another weak currency, there's a big problem also. So you always have to pair like a strong with a weak, or a weak currency with a strong one. And I think that's a lot of stress. And just trading the XY directly would give us the opportunity to minimize the risk that we take on each of all these trades that we trade basically. Right. So I took this trade on DXY earlier today. Right. Basically just expecting to keep on moving up. Right. My target is around 11.13 right now. It's currently about how many pips up? It went as high as like 40 pips or 41 pips. Now it's currently retracing. Once it breaks this high, I'm expecting to keep moving up. Once it breaks this low, I'll manage my risk at that point and basically close my entry. So like I said, I'm still currently trying this thing out on the demo accounts, right? So once I'm able to get a hold of it, then we can start trading it live. All right, I can start trading it live after that. But currently, I'm still trading it on demo accounts. So should you. Whenever you just found out about something new, you shouldn't be in a rush to start maybe trading live or to start making money and all. If you do the right thing, you definitely make money. If you don't do the right thing, you won't make money. It's just as simple as that. Right, so DXY, if you start breaking this low, I'll manage risk at that point, close all my entry, right? Then possibly re-enter when it gets here, or see the price action that is going to form over here before I take my re-entry. Anyways, it's going to be a win-win. Either I close here or I re-enter it here, it's still a win-win. at the end of the day. All right. So if you don't have an XNext account, make sure you open an XNext account as I'm speaking right now. You can either use the link in the comments, or you use the link in the description. You know, which of the link you use is still gonna be the same thing, right? Whichever of the two links I sent you use is gonna be the same thing. You know. Mm, can you? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All right. All right. So I'm gonna be closing this trade right now because it's already breaking down. All right. Open to re-enter when it gets to that stop, that resistance or support level. Uh, all right. So order closed for that particular trade, and so most likely just be waiting right now to see what's gonna happen. What does the XY want to do? Is it gonna go all the way down to break this support and start going down? We don't know. Yeah, so we have to wait and see what's gonna happen. So we are expecting gold to keep on moving up to create a support at 1640 zone before it start moving down. All right. Once that happens, then we can short gold. We can short gold at that point. You know, the XY is dropping, gold is moving up. But I have a very strong feeling that both trades are just going to like the nearest support or the nearest resistance before they start moving to the direction they really want to move to. So, all right. All right. Right, XY is dropping now, dropping down. Gold is moving up. Both trades, both trades are moving exact opposite way, which is quite expected, right? It is quite expected. So I want gold to keep on moving to like 1640, 1641 area, and the XY to keep dropping down to like 112.57 region over here. So if that happens, you may see some really really important nice move from this zone over here. See the way you love me. You want us to check any of your peers? Kindly drop it on the chat. Let's check it out for you. While the live stream is still going on, we have like 30 minutes. We still have like 30, 15 minutes on the live stream today. So drop whatever pair you're trading today. Let's check it out for you. Then we can close for the day. Hope we are able to take a trade, at least one trade. While the live stream is still going on, at least one. At least one, you know. Yeah, so we're just waiting here, both for gold and for DXY. We're waiting to see what's gonna happen, to see what price is gonna do. You know, like 80% of trading is actually waiting. You wait for the setup to play out. You wait for a lot of things, basically. You know. All right, so they want us to check out GBP USD and Chooks want us to check out Euro USD. All right, so we're going to check out Euro USD for you. All right, let's check out GBP USD first, then we'll check out Euro USD. GBP USD. All right. So this was our analysis on GBP USD yesterday, just yesterday, right? And as you can see, this thing is actually playing out to the tits over here because we are shorting GBP USD in the favor of the US dollars. When you are shorting GBP USD, what you are really saying is that GBP is strong. The GBP is weak. The US dollar is strong. You know. So this is playing out. This is playing. This is like maybe how many pips in profit now from that very entry. This is over 100 pips, like 115 pips profit from this entry, and the stop loss is just 44 pips. That's over 1 to 2 risk reward that you would have taken on this particular trade. You know, but let's check like let's do a fresh analysis and see what is going on today. You know, apart from what happened yesterday. All right. Uh, yeah. Okay. There is a important zone here for today. There's an important zone at 126.60 area. Right, 126.60, 126.55 area. Really important zone. You have to pay attention to it. Close attention. All right, that zone is important. Uh, so as you can see, basically how I draw my support and resistance is, just look out for like 2 or 3 points that price always get to and get rejected. Those zones are the important zones that you have to mark out as your support zone and resistance zone. So price is currently stuck within this zone, right? If you get okay, so if we check lower time frame now, if we check lower time frame, okay, this is 30 minutes and price is currently trying to like retest here. All right. If I'll be trading this, I'll be looking for a sell opportunity in this particular market right now. You know, and these are many pips. This is like potential stop losses like it's like 30 pips maximum, 30 pips from where price is currently. All right. But what I would do to take this trade is basically put my execution at this point at 41. My sell execution will be at 41 because I won't take it right now because price is still very much bullish and it can just go and hit stop loss like that. So that's the only reason why I won't take it right now. I will wait for price to like turn bearish and start breaking the low of the last 15 minutes candle over here. This low entry. That'll be my entry point for sell. All right, that'll be my entry point for sell. Entry for sell. Yeah. So once I do that, my take profit, will be at the next significant zone, which is over here. All right, let's look at the math. Yeah, this is like 75 pips, and you're risking how much? You're risking like 45 pips to make 75 pips. It's a good trade for me, in my opinion. It's a good trade for me, in my opinion. So that kind of trade is what you should be looking at taking at this very moment. Joe man approach, that kind of trade should be what you're looking at taking at this very moment. All right, Chooks, let's check out Euro USD for you. Euro USD, Euro USD, Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD has been dropping just like our friend GBP USD. Simply because USD is like the major determinant for both trades. USD is the major determinant for both trades. All right, I think I did the analysis for this one, so that's gone now. So we have to do like a fresh analysis. Fresh analysis. Let's see where price is going to. All right, so price is obviously bull. It's still very much bearish with what we're seeing here. Because if you look at the market structure, we are having lower lows or lower highs. Market structure, we're having lower highs. This is a high. This is another high, right? And we're having another high over here, right? Another high over here, right? And each of these highs are lower than each other. So possibly need to create another high around these points, around this support level over here, before price start moving all the way down again. But you should be looking for a sell opportunity on Euro USD right now, because it looks more bearish to me than bullish. Honestly, it looks more bearish to me than bullish. The main move will happen to the downside, not to the upside on Euro USD. All right. All right. Okay. Uh, so we're marking out the important zones on Euro USD right now. Important zones on Euro USD, right? So if I'm marking out the important zones on Euro USD, what does it do? We narrow it down to the lower time frame, which is at H1, 1 hour time frame, and 30-minute time frame. Okay. So you are trading within this range. So let's narrow it down to 1 hour. Let's see what's going on. All right. So GXY is going down as expected, right? So let's see. If I start rejecting this zone on the 15-minute time frame, then we want to take a trade and just ride it all the way back up. We might just want to take a trade and ride it all the way back up on DXY. And gold, as DXY is going down, gold should be going up to this support level. So this resistance level at 1639. All right, 1639. What trade were we looking at? Okay, we are looking at this. So The next level of resistance that you should be paying attention to is right here, over here at 16, 0.96 or 0.98 region. Yeah, 0.98 region. Once price gets or taps into that point, once price taps into that point, then you should be looking at selling all the way back down. I'm only looking for selling opportunity on all USD pairs today. Because USD is strong. USD is very, very strong. So any pair you are trading against USD should be sell. Any pair you are trading USD against should be buy. Like USD card should be buy. Euro USD, GBP USD should be sell. So that's what I'll be looking at. All right. So for this particular trade here, I'll be looking at the trade opportunity like this. Because USD is on the uptrend, and every other pair you're trading against USD should be what? On a downtrend. All right. So something like this over here, the potential is like 60 pips, and let's see. All right, let's see. The stop loss is like 31 pips. Potential profit is like 60 pips. That's almost 1-to-1 risk reward. And chooks, this is a trade you should be looking at, taking. Once price taps into this zone, you will shorten it, and your stop loss should be above that candle over there. All right, so I'm looking at taking DXY on the demo account I told you guys about at the beginning of the meeting. DXY is possibly going to be my major pair from next week on. Like the only pair I trade, the only pair I come to the live stream to analyze every day. And we'll see how it goes in the next few months. If what I'm planning right now, if it works, bro, I'm gonna make a whole lot of money, a truckload of money. I have to back test. I have to okay, does this thing really work? The only disadvantage I've seen is that the spread is very wide. The spread is like 5 pips. 5 pips spread. So that means if you are taking 50 pips profits on a trade, 5 pips has already gone into spread, and your profits won't be more than how much? Maybe 45 pips at the end of the day. But still a good one. 5 pips is not that bad. There are some currency pairs that take up to 10 pips. Euro NZD, GBP NZD, all those pairs. The spread is very, very wide. But GBP USD, the spread is very low. Euro USD, the spread is very low. All right. So that's that about that for the day. This is good trade I'm willing to take, like I already told you guys. So it go taps into this zone, and I'm seeing a form of rejection from this zone. Then I'll drop the trade on the FX war room, right? Something like this. I'll drop the trade on the FX war room, and we can make some good money from that. Right, but if that doesn't happen, we'll wait for the next available opportunity and we'll take it. All right, but I'm not in a rush to take any trades today, so I'm just gonna end the live stream here and go do other things. Thank you very much for plugging in today, and we'll go again tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day of the live stream this week. All right, so cheers, guys. Bye.